Welcome to Youth Music, home to discovering new up-and-coming bands from numerous different genres every single week. We're feeling rather lucky today because this is episode 7 of Bands You Need to Know, and we have 9 up-and-coming bands you definitely need to know. First up, we have a post-hardcore band from Rhinelander, Wisconsin. Originally forming as a 4-piece, but now are currently a 2-piece, blending elements of post-hardcore, alternative rock, and pop. The band released their debut EP, Lights Out, a few months ago. More recently, they released their new single titled Static. They were influenced by bands like Breaking Benjamin, Falling in Reverse, Beartooth, and Bring Me the Horizon. They are Fall Like Fire.
I'm static. Just let me forget. Help me move on. Erase what I've said. Direct me your pawn. Wear me down. Bring me out, hang me out to dry. I'd rather feel years of pain and let myself abide. Just let me forget. Help me move on.
Next up, we have a 4-piece metalcore band from Orlando, Florida. So far, they have released 2 singles titled Sweet Caroline and Neglected. They are set to release more bangers at the beginning of the new year. Expect their debut EP, The Product of Self-Hate, in February. If you're a fan of Sworn In, Varials, and Youth Forever, then check this out. They are Grieve. Next up is a solo studio progressive metal project based out of Albany, New York. Created by Alexis Christensen, she combines ambient chill vibes with chaotic and vibrant metal riffage. She has released 2 full-length albums and more recently an EP. She is influenced by Dillinger Escape Plan, Periphery, and The Contortionist. She calls herself Emperor of Mind. Next, we have a 3-piece metalcore/deathcore band from North Carolina. They made their debut in 2016 with the release of their EP, Visions. Since then, the band recently released 2 singles in anticipation of their new EP, Mecca, which will be out November 17th. They are influenced by bands like Veil of Maya, Periphery, Reflections, and Volumes. They are Days to Break. Next up, we have a 5-piece experimental progressive deathcore band from San Angelo, Texas. Forming back in 2015 under the name Exvia, they released 2 albums, Atroxorus in 2015 and their self-titled in 2017. The band would then undergo a name change, and since then they have released their EP, Scotia. They are influenced by bands like Rings of Saturn, Impending Doom, Within the Ruins, and many more. They are called Devoured. This next 4-piece from San Antonio, Texas is a perfect mix of 90s alternative and modern post-punk with a dash of pop-punk. Forming in the summer of 2014, this group has had its fair share of member changes, but eventually found their solid lineup and sound. They released their debut EP, Cutting Corners, in 2016. Since then, they have released a new single called Something Scary and plan on dropping a new single next month. So if you like what you hear, keep an ear open for that. They're influenced by bands like Blink-182, Smashing Pumpkins, Trophy Eyes, Title Fight, and The Cure. They are 40% Dolomite. After this 3-piece death metal band from southern Indiana released their debut demo EP in 2017, followed up by a single, the band put together a solid 5-piece lineup leading into 2018. They are influenced by old school death metal and thrash metal such as Cannibal Corpse, Slayer, Lamb of God, and Dying Fetus. The band is currently writing their debut full-length album, which you can expect to hear in 2019. They are INSECTRIARCHY. Not much is known about this next mysterious metal outfit. All we know is they're from Corpus Christi, Texas, and are influenced by musicians like Ozzy Osbourne, Marilyn Manson, and Rob Zombie, and bands like Slipknot and Pantera. They will be releasing their debut EP, Route 666, on December 6th. Be ready for the next generation of metal. This is Texas Devil.
Headed to the road 666. Smoking on that fire, not giving a shit. Headed down the road 666. Smoking on that fire, not giving a shit. Every time I think about the past.
Up next is a modern hard rock band from northeast Wisconsin. Formed back in June of 2017, the band quickly got to work recording their first studio album, Higher. They have already released a couple singles titled Fight This and Burn It. Although the group's main influences are Avenged Sevenfold, Shinedown, Breaking Benjamin, AC/DC, and Slayer, Scarlett takes a lighter approach to the hard rock scene. This is Scarlett.
Burn it all to the ground. Gasoline,
your next favorite band in this episode? Let us know in the comments. Don't show us all the love. Don't forget to go give all these bands a like and check out all their tunes. If you want your band featured on the series, send us a message on our Facebook page or send us an email at youthmusic1958@gmail.com. And as always, thanks for watching.